This could be even better than we thought with this third pick in the upcoming draft. More and more buzz sounds like Ace Bailey is going to be the guy for the Philadelphia 76ers. And while he is a polarizing player with some flaws in his game for sure, I think the Philadelphia 76ers are the ideal spot for Ace Bailey to get the most out of him, not only for his own career, but for the Sixers as well. For the match made in heaven, I think that is this matchup with Ace Bailey going to the Philadelphia 76ers at number 3. It's becoming more and more clear to me that this is a don't overthink it type of pick, don't overthink it type of move. The talent, the fit, everything in between, it's there. And a recent article from PhillySportsNetwork.com sums up my thoughts perfectly. While Ace Bailey is a polarizing player, he does have some hit or miss type of traits. His fit on this Sixers roster is perfect, and the situation that he goes to is perfect as well. With this latest article from PhillySportsNetwork.com, basically they're kind of touching here at the top. One could spin a wheel and perhaps have better odds of predicting who will be selected with the third pick in the upcoming draft. As we said, there's still not as much clarity, but all signs are still pointing to Ace Bailey. I think more so than not. Yes, he's the most polarizing player in the draft for a reason. Yes, we know about the shooting. Some think he's the next Kevin Durant. Others think he's simply a wannabe Kobe taking difficult shots to simply prove that he can make them. But the key point in this paragraph for me, or this article for me, in Philadelphia alongside Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid, Bailey's role will look tremendously different than it has at any stage for him so far. He will simply not outtouch any of those three, health permitting, and will not be afforded the opportunity to take whatever shot he wants, while the opportunity for clean looks will rise especially exponentially for him. And I think that is the key part to this whole story, the key part to potentially selecting Ace Bailey to the Philadelphia 76ers. He goes into a situation where he's not going to the Wizards, he's not going to the Hornets, and it's not going to be the Rutgers team from last year all over again where it's, okay, let's roll the ball out and hope Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper go out there and have 25 points each and keep us in it until the end, and maybe we will have a shot. No, he goes into a situation, say what you want about the Sixers, but look at the entire Eastern Conference right now. This is an ideal spot for him, and a spot where no one thought that the Pacers were going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals and one win away from the Finals. Nobody thought the Knicks would most likely be here in the Eastern Conference Finals as well. We don't know what the Celtics are going to look like next year, especially with Jason Tatum's injury. The Cavaliers, who knows what direction they go into. The Bucks are probably going to be blowing it up this offseason. The Sixers are right back into that contending window, and it feels like we're walking right into the rat trap again. But if you're able to add a guy like Ace Bailey, who not only can help you win next year, but going forward with that young core of Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Quentin Grimes as well, it's just looking more and more like this is the pick that makes sense because he's going to be able to go in, and he's a gifted scorer. He's a talented scorer. That is what he brings to the table. But he also brings athleticism. He also brings length, and he does bring a motor. I think when you tune in and you watch more and more of Ace Bailey, I remember watching him in person this year against Penn State. He has a motor and a dog in him. Sometimes it doesn't always show. Sometimes he can get a little bit lackadaisical on the effort side of things. But when it comes to Ace Bailey, long term, I think he's got that motor to make him a very good player. He's going to slide into a situation where he's not going to be tasked with, all right, here's the ball, go make plays for yourself. Sure, he's going to be able to do that. There's going to be, as I like to use this analogy a lot, a Tuesday night in January type game where it's, all right, Embiid's out, Maxey's out, Ace Bailey, this is your kind of time. This is your time to go take those 20 shots and see what you can do. But his role and his spot on this team right away isn't going to be having to make shots for himself, create for himself right away. He's going to be able to use some of that scoring, some of that cutting ability that we've seen from him. Some of that spot-up shooting, I think that he can knock down as well. His game is still a work in progress, but the talent and the ability and the potential fit, not just in the short term, but in the long term, is undeniable as well. And when you look at some more points in this article, it hits on some of the negatives as well with his game. If you want to read it here in short, there are concerns about the shooting, but they should not be the main topic of conversation with Bailey. And I think so that's more, the tough shot making that he showed. And you can look at that as a talented thing or a downfall of his game as well. But worst, end of the story, he is making a lot of tough shots. Instead, let's shift the focus to the half-court shot creation, which has been a bit of a concern as well. But I think it's overblown. You watch him in some games, 35 points against Indiana. Bailey's lack of strength and handling create issues in the half-court, particularly his well-documented struggles attacking the rim. But just how dire is the situation situation. I think when you look at this kind of bottom paragraph of the story or of this article as well, there will be no blaming Rutgers for Bailey's lack of production. You know, he chose to go there. He went there with Dylan Harper. But at the same time, the lack of supporting cast and the lack of talent around him allowed teams to throw multiple bodies at him at a time, multiple bodies at Dylan Harper. And while they had some good moments together, it certainly wasn't a great product. Guys like me were kind of out there playing alongside Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. But he goes to a situation where he's going to join. Say what you want about the 76ers and their lack of overall winning, but on paper, there's not going to be a more than one or two, I think, talented rosters in the Eastern Conference next year than this Philadelphia 76ers team. What version of Joel Embiid you get, that is the main deciding factor. But even if you get a 75% version of him and he's able to play 40 to 50 games, that's way better than anything he's ever had in his career at Rutgers and in high school. Tyrese Maxey, an emerging star. Jared McCain, what we saw from him last year, dare I say, emerging star. Quentin Grimes, in flashes last year, looked like a really good player. Paul George, hopefully with a fire lit under his ass next season, coming into this year, a bounce back type of season. You have so much more talent that all the focus and all the eyeballs aren't going to be on Ace Bailey, and he can continue to take his time and develop and learn from a guy like Paul George. Say what you want about him, but he's still a very talented and very good wing in this league for a long time, and he's praised Ace Bailey, and I think he would be a guy that would certainly take Ace Bailey under his wings and kind of get ready to usher in that next era of Sixers basketball, while also having the opportunity to go and compete for an Eastern Conference or NBA title next season. And I think that's where it kind of comes into full circle perspective, where it's like, all right, this might even be a better situation than we potentially thought for a guy like Ace Bailey to come to Philadelphia. So to kind of sum up the rest of the article, the snapshots I took from it, you can look here, defensively, many have overlooked Bailey, who, thanks to his size and athleticism, has the makings of an impact defender at the NBA level. And if you just want to, don't read the entire thing of this snapshot, but just in summary form, kind of, there's the ability there, there's the athleticism, there's the talent, there's the motor there. Sometimes it was just kind of a lack of effort or just a lack of kind of paying attention, losing sight of things at times. And as a freshman last year at Rutgers, he had a lot on his plate on the offensive level. I think he can go develop as a really good high-level defender next year under a guy like Nick Nurse and learn from a guy like Kelly Oubre. Learn from a guy like Paul George. But for him to reach his true ceiling, he'll need to add strength, which is common for an 18-year-old coming out. It says here at the bottom of the article, couldn't agree more. Improve his handle and his decision-making. However, it's a simple thing. He's a very talented player with all the raw tools and all the raw athleticism to become a high-level player in the NBA at the next level. And I think the Philadelphia 76ers are the perfect spot for Ace Bailey to fall. And I think that article from PhillySportsNetwork.com was a perfect kind of snapshot, capsule of what this situation could be like for Ace Bailey. And I think it could be even better than we thought, because you're not going to have to throw him out into the fire right away. He can learn, come up to speed, and still impact that team and help the team, I think, down the stretch and come playoff time. But as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm Team Ace. I'm officially planting my flag that he's the guy I want for this Philadelphia 76ers to pick at 3. I know some people are really against him. Some people are really in on him. He does seem like the most polarizing prospect in this entire draft. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please drop a like. Please drop a subscribe. And we'll talk to you next time here on Sixers Digest.